The screen's gone dark. Anyway, hello. Hang on, we've got the stinger playing again. What? Okay. What's going on? Anyway, welcome to Losers Round 3. Greeny versus Finn. This should be an interesting race. Greeny hasn't played since his last race, I think, and I don't think Finn has played.
That is correct.
So it should be a bit of a wild one. Who do you think will win, Axe?
John Cena.
John Cena. Okay.
That's a tough call, Dax. Are you sure about that? I just missed Dump Truck, so I'm just going to quickly grab my phone and I'll be ready.
Well, personally, I think Speed Simpson's chat will win this one. I think it'll be a interesting.
You think the community will win?
Yeah. The winners are the friends we made along the way.
Are we counting down in VC? Is Finn okay with that?
Okay. Detox, your stream. It's still on. Like, the stream looks like it's on the right screen, but the Discord stream isn't.
We have an interesting prediction today. One green frog or the fastest man of Kent?
That'll be a tough call.
Yeah, I reckon Andy's going to win today.
I also think Andy's going to win.
Oh, that's a big prediction from Finn. 50k.
One green frog. Well, Tim, Finn, why do you bet on me? Do I farm Finn for all that he's got?
Maybe.
I didn't have mute chat up. GLGL to you as well, Finn. I'm just trying to structure my stream for a second.
Or are we going to watch to the Twitch stream?
If you, I can wait. But you figure it out.
I kind of need the ball to roll.
All right.
Bring you the salt duff from this. Shut up. I think you have to reset OBS completely. Yeah, that's how I fixed it. Or you can just stream like OBS and like make sure.
Yeah.
You like and just don't change scenes, and so that like the people will see your current view at all times, which is fine. That makes sense.
Yeah, when I usually do it, I usually just stream my OBS and then. But it's weird.
It's fine. It's not.
Yeah.
Just because it's going to take a bit more time.
So, Greeny, are you ready?
Are we going?
I think we're gonna have to. I think we just go for the Twitch stream the old-fashioned way.
Look at our streamed individually.
Okay, so we will go in 3, 2, 1, go.
Bruh.
Okay, line up the wall, so if I miss it, I'm going to be very sad. GL.
Good luck to both runners. That was a scuff start, but we finally got the ball rolling.
We do. So, the ticker. Who do you think will win?
Yeah. It's hard to say anything but Greeny, but you never know. His first race could have been like his first sub on 30 on Speed Simpsons could have been a fluke. And I think that's important to remember when trying to predict the result. So Finn's got a good chance here. He'll talk himself down a little. Probably doesn't care about the race or what happens with it, but I think Finn will try his best and see if an upset can happen.
His best time of a tournament so far is actually his first race. It was a 1:30.06. So I think if he can get that sort of ballpark, he definitely has a chance of beating Greeny, just because of the fact that, as you say, Greeny's only had one sub 130. So if you can get as close to sub 130 as possible, then maybe, but you never know.
But yeah, Greeny did miss bush strat, which has allowed like Finn to keep up. I don't think Finn got bush strat either, though. So
He might not go for it on 60. But he is a bit behind,
Finn
so
got
yeah,
a
no, it did
119.
look, yeah.
They were actually tied at a color caper, so we all know we've got to go straight to the 7-7 IM.
Interesting fact, this is the second year in a row I'm commentating on my birthday.
You gotta love a cheeky commentary on your birthday.
Cheeky little.
Nice little sync on my screen there that one leaves, one enters the Simpsons house.
That is always pretty cool when that happens. I somehow got roped into doing this comms with Ticker.
Yeah, Axe is good at being conned quite easily into doing things.
All good, D-Tops.
It is working.
It looked like Greeny went out of his car, into his car, out of his car again.
Seems fast, right?
It's for those small little things, like when you're going speedy, you try and like minimize the amount of time out of your car, like talking to someone, but sometimes you will just verge over that line. Like there's a chance you can just get back into your car sometimes, so that's what happened there.
Yeah, usually that's something like if that happens a couple of times, you reset over, but it's a race, you gotta deal. And it's a 130 inhaler pickup for Greeny, which isn't the rest of starts, and Finn's actually ahead in game time, which is very rare to see on 60, so props to Finn.
Finn was getting like decent 60 times recently, though. I think he got like what, an 11.2x yesterday, like a low 11.2x, which on 60 is pretty impressive. Like we see Vapo and PBs have like 11.39, 11.40s and stuff, and it really just show like when you're on the lower FPS, you really just don't care about home or one that much.
I think as long as your coins are like pretty good at a home line, you can like usually like deal on 60. Like coins are much more important than 60 because you don't have like that boat jump to make your coins that extra step to skip monorail.
Yeah, so, that's for sure. Yeah, you want a good solid like base for your coins, then build it up. There is a risk on 60, but you just start saying like F it, I'll just get Questulu, and then like kind of lose control of your coins a little because you're just like, whatever happens, I'll get Questulu. Not speaking from personal experience, of course.
I think if you've got the mentality of going for cross, your goal should definitely be like trying to skip coins in that move, for sure.
Yeah.
It's that safety buffer.
Oh, Greeny.
You can take advantage. Yeah, this hasn't been the best home line for Greeny. Missing that strat is huge, and Finn's actually got quite a good strat here. And Finn takes the RTA lead. RTA and in-game time lead.
Which is really impressive, honestly.
I will say, I am disappointed that Greeny missed office space strat with parking, but
I'm not surprised. Yeah. Tops does like to remind Greeny every time he has a chance that he hasn't seen Greeny do the strat in months. So Finn doing the walking on air strat here.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to see. It's actually the fastest method to do this mission if you don't get ESS. So, but it looks like it's lost time to Greeny here.
And Finn getting with Ren, that's actually pretty decent if you get the Ute.
Yeah, solid CPS. You don't really get ESS there anyway with traffic car.
No. I think it's like 1.7 seconds and you get like 16 coins, so it's just above 8, which is something you can always like choose to get.
Yeah, it can replace a Cletus box, I think, which is a little slower to get. I'm not sure the CPS of Cletus boxes, but I think it's a little bit lower than that Vend.
The issue with Cletus box isn't like how long it takes, it's the fact that it makes the Wasp a little harder to get.
So it's actually a very close race, and Finn's not moving. Finn forgot to move for like 8 seconds.
Then went to restart mission. It looks like he was a little, distracted maybe by IRL things.
Maybe, but that gives Greeny a bit more, bit of a lead now. Not by much, but considering the home of one he's had, Finn.
And now, Greeny's FBI hasn't been that solid either. Getting a little caught up in the trailer park. It's not the slowest, but I think he won't be too happy.
I think with the times we're seeing from Greeny right now, I think we've got to ask ourselves the question of, is Greeny actually on 60?
He accidentally swapped to waitable timer.
Possibility. I know he had his frame limiter set on 60, practicing the zombie car out of bounds. So you never know.
Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. Welcome in. We are currently watching a race between Finness and Greeny. Gonna be pretty exciting.
We've already had some excitement in this race.
We have, unusually so for Homer 1. Usually we don't see anything exciting until like Bart.
Alright, Greeny, this is Bone Storm. Like, I've seen every split in this Homer 1 go wrong for Greeny so far.
Well, you're gonna keep up that streak, it looks like.
Don't worry, we have 1-7 for the morale boost. Get that good split in.
So, this wasn't a bad Bone Storm, though. He got the shortcut.
Yeah, but he had to do a massive U-turn for it, and like Finn's is much better because he's just continuing to go straight at least. The shortcut is only fast if you don't have to like go back and go for it.
That's true.
But similar Bone Storms.
Can you come and get?
It would be funny if Greeny was accidentally on 60.
Hey, Homa. It's crashing time.
It would be, but we also want to see the best from Greeny. We don't want any FPS excuses or whatnot.
He used to be the 60 FPS, like, young whippersnapper coming up on 60, and then he just deserted it, you know?
And people say I'm slow. Wait a minute.
And Greeny messed up 1-7. He actually messed up every split in Homer 1.
So, I was going to suggest something to you. Like, you could have just closed your eyes for 1-7, and you would have had a good split, then you wouldn't have seen, like, you know, a bad split in Homer 1 from him.
Yes, but I would have seen his time out of Homer 1. That would have given me the hint. But Finn ahead of Homer 1, which is not something you usually would see here. But yeah, you are.
I was also not, like, an amazing Homer 1 from Finn either. It was not like Finn had, like, a pop-off Homer 1. Like, an 11 5x is fine on 60, but it's not amazing. Like, an 1149 still isn't, like, amazing.
I'll get you, Bart. Just like I got.
Yeah, I think on 60 you're targeting like the 11 3x range for your Homer 1s.
Yeah. Like, high 11 3x, low 11 4x, so it's that sort of range. Especially if you're, like, the sub 130 level. Although Vapo does just have whatever he takes, because he usually just has the godly game, which nobody else can really compete with.
If I didn't play so many video games, I'd be in better shape.
At least on 60.
Bart Simpson at your service. I gotta work off my gut.
Ah. No, D-Tops. Greeny realized the Flanders clip was actually good CPS and worth going for. And that's why he stopped doing it.
When things become worth, sometimes you just gotta stop and think, is it worth it?
Hmm. It actually has really good CPS.
It is, but it's dumb, and who wants to stay in Homer 1 resetting over a dumb bridge clip, really? It's not even that great CPS. Like, if it was like 15 CPS, maybe.
I think we worked it out to be like 8 or 9.
Yeah, and that's not like the greatest CPS, especially for something which is so like
Dumb,
inconsistent.
yeah. But it's also like a lot better than anybody thought it would be, and that's why Greeny decided that, you know, too good for him.
So Greeny's probably going to get a 14 4x out of weapons, which is yeah, it looks about right. The Homer 1 really impacted how good this gun is, and usually like he's targeting like that sub 14 OX range times. So that gives you a bit of perspective on how not great Greeny is performing at the moment.
supposed to eat my dust.
We don't have deflector shields, you know.
So, Axe, after playing 99% NMW, do you feel like it? Do you still come off with that anxiety when you see someone walk?
Kinda, yeah. It felt really weird warping after. Like, to get the Lisa ticket just for the movie. It was weird. I didn't feel like it should be legal.
I gotta play ball.
NMW should be the main category for the Shah leaderboards.
Energy depleting.
Now, I've had some hot takes in the past.
Totally.
I've had some bad takes in the past. But that just takes the biscuit.
Wicked.
It really is one of those bannable takes. Luckily, I do not hold that opinion because NMW is a bad category.
I don't have an issue with 99% NMW. I just find it boring.
Yeah, it's kind of just like Hundo but longer, or like 99 NLR. Like, it's like
So tired.
a bit like it's got some interesting routing, sure. But apart from like, oh, you've done something different. It's not a category you grind. It's a category you just play
Woo, nice. If I didn't play
for a
so
little
many
bit of
video games, I'd be in better shape.
fun or something different. Change of scenery.
Let's roll. Whee! Someone call it. Hey, sprint. Out of my way, man.
Bonus game should be the main category. Oh no.
I think we might have just heard an even worse opinion there.
Hey, Snake, what's up?
Oh no, Greeny getting hit and run.
Oh no, he misses the drop. He always goes on about people pausing and unpausing there. And he nearly pays for it. Nearly with a bust. Pausing and unpausing is slow.
All right.
It would have been funny if he'd got busted though.
I didn't do it. Not the detailing.
It would have, but it would have also been a little tragic for
Cheater.
his coins. Finn's definitely got the upper hand when it comes to coins.
That was totally awesome. Now to find a satellite dish. Who has those in there?
So, do we have any interesting better than beef facts from you today, Axe?
Hey there, Mr.
So the other day, Techno did something quite interesting. With the train cars, he tried to go through it, and then just his car got reset because I think he like the games where he was clipping through, and then it just his max speed topped out.
Oh yeah, I did see that clip.
It was quite an
It was a pretty
interesting clip. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you slow down for the train. Like, optimally and ideally, you clip through the train and get the drop. But, like, it's just not worth it with the chance to, like, blow up your car and stuff. And instead, you can just go, if you're fast enough, you can, like, make the cycle and grab a crusty glass or something instead.
So that is my interesting fact about this mission. Also, Lambton blew up his rocket car in this in the Orlando tourney, which was pretty funny, considering he did it like after he escaped.
That is pretty funny. Who would blow up the rocket car in any mission?
Don't know. So I've heard we've had some breaking transfer news in the Shark community. Do you have any more information on this ticker?
Um,
Please stop what you are doing. No one can sell rotten meat in this town but me.
I mean, there's rumors D-Tops will play Shah again, but those are only rumors.
We doing fine.
Those are our only rumors.
All right,
I've heard that
go.
a certain Dilla Smith is in talks for a 3-year deal with Refunct.
You expect
Oh boy, the 3-minute speedrun. You're playing Refunct for 3 years as your main speed game. It sounds like absolute hell.
It's time for some road games.
We've heard rumors that Lambton has been training every day, but no club will pick him up because of his
Ready to trouble?
proneness of like inconsistencies. No club looking for him, even though he would make an experienced talent on any team. Apparently, Lambton has had a rumor that something may or may not happen. So maybe there's advanced talks. Advanced talks, you know.
How advanced?
Quite.
Awesome.
Quite. That's very well advanced.
Out of the way, wannabe.
Yeah.
How are Greeny's coins? They are about average. At this point. And Finn misses dirt jump.
That is terrible.
Whee!
Yeah, Lambton
You know
might
what?
go to Burton Albion from last I heard.
Whoa, wicked.
Any MK Dons?
Apparently, they turned him down.
It's unfortunate.
We're looking for a fast midfielder, but no.
Careful, I bruise easily. Nice driving, man.
Yeah, Greeny is playing quite well in this Bart 1. The legendary, what, 12-minute, I think he might have got a 12-minute Bart 1 once. I think he's
Yeah.
talked about it once or twice.
Mine, all mine.
It was a 12 flat Bart 1, which he claims has beaten Liquid's Bart 1 in his PB. So, the more you know.
welcome.
Yes, but as I worked out yesterday, I could get a 20-minute Homer 1 and still sub 130.
Here's your last.
Quite impressive.
Fine by
Just
me.
as well at that sellout. That was a damn good sellout. 639, I think that was. 638,
That was-
639.
That was pretty impressive.
Yeah, especially seeing as though he had to like improvise with some of those cards. So
Laws of physics.
Finn's
Definitely
Bart
take
1 has been subpar.
definitely hasn't been the best. But Ronnie has a Bart 1 cut. So he's good. He needs to go. That's a 2 pause. Greeny gets a cutscene skill.
Oh yeah, baby, bring it on.
Let's go.
And a low 24 Bart 1, considering the Homer 1, isn't actually all that terrible.
No, it's like a 12.25.
Oops.
Yeah,
Or no, 12.22 because it was a 53, I think.
I should do that more often. Eat asphalt eaters. Hope that didn't break
and
your nose.
usually you aim for like a level 1X's out of Homer 1. So say, let's take 30 seconds off that. It's like a 23 4X he probably could have gotten if he played well on Homer 1.
Which is solid.
Oops. My dad will pay for all the damages.
But is it better than what Tilbert can do?
Oh man, that sucks and blows.
Maybe slightly. I know Tilda can get 23 Bart 1s, just not. I don't know how consistently he can get them. I know he can just get them more.
Oh, 22, let's go. I was right. That's big.
Cutscene skip for Finn. Gets it.
Let's go.
Now, Greeny is a mission ahead now. Though Finn's load's like a little bit worse, like let's put him 30 seconds behind, but like
Lisa Simpson,
as you can see, there's like a minute difference, and just goes to show that
should study maps more.
Greeny's experience in part 1, they can just pull that big of a lead already.
I'm gonna have to do so much babysitting
Yeah.
to pay for that.
It will be like disappointing for Finn to see like him going from ahead to like a minute behind.
Finn's still in this race though, like realistically Greeny can mess up anyway. He can fail, like he can fail follow missions quite easily just by being overconfident, judging things wrong. Can happen to anyone. So, Axe, how is your birthday today? I'm not sure how long it's been your birthday, but
About 12 hours. I was asleep. And then I woke up. And then I had a coffee. And streamed 99% NMW. Got roped into his commentary.
Hungry.
And here we are.
Federally mandated breakfast. I hope Millhouse. Hello, Springfield.
sounds like a day full of Shah.
Day full of pain.
Millhouse?
Yes, we do like days full of pain. I guess you could say you've had a short day. Huh? Huh? I should leave, shouldn't I?
Wonder if I'll get extra credit for
At commentator, one needed right now.
Whoa!
Luckily, I cannot be kicked.
I go, girl.
Put on my best Thomas Muller impression. So Finn's getting crostily here. A little bit slow on the CPS side, but makes it so he puts his coins in a very good place to skip monorail later. Given that he doesn't get busted.
Yeah. I mean, his coins didn't need custody, but it does put him into a good position.
I didn't like how he collected crostily. He could have gotten that vein there.
Ideally, you want to do it in 3 ground pounds, maybe 4, but 3 is like good, 4 is average.
Hopefully my store will not be robbed more than 4
So,
times while I am driving around.
We talk about split times a lot. And
Sweet forward moment.
Gordo has said before, if you don't get a sub 30 health fish, you should hand in your runner roll.
Well, how many people need to hand him a runner roll?
Put pornography in the brighter magazines.
Let's just
Well,
do this
I think Greeny needs to for starters.
Seems such a four-wheel disgrace.
thing. I go, girl.
300 horses of convenient power.
Also, that is an interesting bonfire. that Claire's truck just flipped on its side. Luckily, it didn't reset itself, because that would have been quite bad.
Vindaloo machine. Princesses, bring in the pine.
Watch where you're going. That was pretty cool. The guard's still missing.
Professor Brink at the observatory.
So, what do you think of his race so far, Tika? Is it going how you expected?
Came to this jerk Waterberg.
I think so. I expected Finn to be a little bit closer than what he is, but I think Greeny could definitely have performed better in that home one.
I think since then, though, he's proven why he's a decent runner. Although a 213 Hellfish,
Yeah, that's not the best Hellfish from Greeny. You would ideally want like a sub 2 split. Yeah, so like getting a 213 is pretty not good. Well, this is the big money split for Greeny. If you didn't know, Greeny decided to get out of his car and fall off the dam after collecting the third drop last race
Lisa
he
Simpson.
competed
I was there. I saw that.
Hello, Springfield.
in. So it's a big moment for Greeny. The redemption arc begins with
Yeah.
this mission right here, right now.
Yeah, it was me and Bolmez on commentary.
He's got him stuck. He's taking his time, and he gets the drop. That's nicely done. It's a little slow, but you can understand why he's playing it safe there. Doesn't want him to drop past the dam and risk failing.
Just a few more. I hope Bart gets blamed for that. Oh no!
Yeah, this second car again. Like,
Forward momentum.
I don't think either runner got a good second car for Hellfish.
No,
Sorry.
it's kind of weird to see how many people have made mistakes with second car recently. Like, not that difficult.
Ow, my hair.
I think it's
You have a
if it turns the wrong way, it's hard to like adjust yourself because you want to be going in at that carb speed
What's going?
at the correct angle.
Excuse me. Not too fast, not too slow, just right. The time for action is now.
So we have another split coming up with
You're just lucky
a limo,
I can't remember
and
faces. Strike one.
you know
Counterfeit designer
the Shark community will continue to call it the new limo strap until we come up with a more creative name, which we'll probably
So-
never do.
Yeah, no, it's just gonna be called New Limo for the rest of the time.
Two, running over an elderly person without a license.
But Greeny will be doing a new limo, and it'll be interesting to see if he can pull off the strap. Sometimes he can like lose his cool and miss it a few times, which will give up Finn an opportunity to catch up.
What's a big idea? Crybaby. Don't be alarmed. I'm a professional.
I know, like, a few people tried this on 60 when it first came out, but it's very finicky.
All for Lisa.
It's not great on 60, even on 100 FPS. I don't think it's great in my opinion. It's definitely like one of those high FPS straps, which is unfortunate.
Could you come get me?
And that is textbook from Greeny. That's exactly what you want to be seeing.
Let's just do this thing. One fish delivered.
We have an announcement in the Sharkwood.
Have a good luck.
The use of running the console version of Shark on a soft modded console will be banned. Live updates as they happen.
Fried and served with tartar sauce. Next time,
This
one
is
must
Speed
miss
Simpsons
the
live.
for the wild.
But a 35 Lisa, not the best. It's like a 10 5x, I think. Lisa, which is like when you're skipping cross silly and like the strats that Greeny does, it's not fantastic, but it's getting the job done. And at the end of the day, if you win your Speed Simpsons race, you've done something right. And Greeny gets interesting donut fire there. I think it bounced off the wall a little there.
Oof. Good old donut fire.
Okay, well that's that. Now maybe that two-bit Ahab will tell me what he knows. I need a ride. Lisa Simpson at your service. Time for more gameplay. Oh dear. Gotta go.
The train weakens and pushes you off course.
Hello, Springfield. Sorry.
You roll this fast,
Ow! Kid power! I hope those were recyclable. Time to move. Oh no! You almost hit a person.
Alright, this hasn't been the best I'm ever been.
Question the value of this activity.
It's gonna leave. He's gonna leave Lisa with like a 37. So Greeny has a 2-minute advantage now. It's like Greeny's not playing well, but Finn's not able to capitalize on the time. So I think it's probably due to Finn's skill level. Like if Greeny plays like bad, Finn still needs to play close to peak.
Yeah,
is what
that's
we're seeing.
that's the main issue. Now Greeny is what 130 flat .0000. You know,
Close up.
I'll do my best.
he is pretty decent at the game. One of the best runners of the game, I'd say. Top 15. Beating Quimby.
Finn failed there. But yeah, I'd say Greeny is a pretty good runner. A bit cocky at times, which might get on the nerves of some, but you can't deny that Greeny has become very decent at this game.
Chief Whip. No time for caution. You got it. Sensible shoe to the metal. I am so totally embarrassed.
Finn gets a very nice
Nice
donut fire there. The split time isn't going to be great, but
walking is good. I got it.
considering the fail, a 1-4x, like a low 1-4x split here, completely fine.
Excuse. Everyone better stay out of my way. Get that poopsie rig off the road. Scary, disoriented. Oh, sure hope no one saw that.
So we're in a mission, Greeny Run, now where we collect ketchup. And you have to wonder, why are we collecting ketchup buckets?
To feed on in the winter.
Polygons.
Yeah, but ketchup? You think you get something like more solid, you know?
Yeah, but he doesn't know what he's on about, so...
Ice your wounds.
This is true. And this game's plot doesn't make any sense. So I guess it makes complete sense then.
Sorry about that.
Thing going for spam grind, something we have to mention every race and get excited for, according to Detox. So there you go. Spam grind, everyone. Did you know you can get 25 extra coins by doing spam grind? Plus
you know
things
what?
get along the way.
Today, I'm gonna go down for route today of spam grind overrated. Detox needs to learn when something exciting.
It's a bit rude.
How about that?
No need for rudeness in this wholesome Shah stream.
Nuts.
So it was a 4-4 the split you like to talk about? It was a 4-5. It was one of the Marge missions you like to talk about.
No, I'm not gonna talk about it today. You know.
Oh, I thought you mentioned it like every race or something.
No. I'm, you know.
Oh, you're in one of these moods. Okay.
Marge Simpson at your service. I should pay more attention.
We need them ketchup packets
So,
people that
Greeny's
thrown
on-
out
onto Wolves now.
during the long winter.
And
Let me fetch 'em. Hey, I know
he's
I
got a
never done
very
this
big
around
league
here
right now,
somewheres.
as we all know.
Bigger than Mustang bone.
For some reason, people think Curse runs with, like, 2 cycles and all that. But you know what? Greeny isn't getting 2 cycles today. I'm very confident in saying that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he's not getting 2 cycles. We need to, like, stop this nonsense of me jinxing runs or races or whatever. He isn't getting 2 cycled. I've seen it. This is 100% an asynced race, and I've seen what had happened.
Flying like a turkey.
I just polished that.
Async. Eating.
Look away, people. Nothing to say. Now fine.
Oh, this vehicle was little Sally Mae's school fun. Look out.
Greeny's coins don't look the greatest at the moment, I will say.
They
Getting
do
it.
not.
For getting neighbors, yeah, you want like at least 800 coins to like have a solid core going into Apu.
You couldn't follow a parade.
And just as I said, no 2 cycle. We've broken it. I don't jinx races. And
You're really trying to push this narrative, Ticker.
Son of a biscuit.
Like, are you okay? You seem to be
Now about
pushing things a little much, you know?
Idea.
look, I'm just like, whenever I go into Speed Simpsons chats and people say I'm gonna jinx a race or whatnot, I didn't jinx anything.
I'll do my best.
I mean, Greeny did just get busted, but that's completely different. I said he wasn't getting 2 cycled.
I hope those were recyclable, so this is what it feels like to fall behind. This is just a temporary setback. I hope these are recyclable. Succonissions!
But Greeny's coins are concerning. He may need finders.
Sorry, Grandpa.
That might be a possibility.
I'll do my best. Where to next, video game?
I'll
Alright,
say
Greeny's
this.
in the-
If Greeny gets Flanders, we will have to call him a
Mia Khalifa.
coward.
a coward.
Great, more liberal guild.
Fun fact, I did get Flanders in my first Speed Simpsons race in the tourney this year.
Here we are, safe and sound.
Um,
That is assault. That is assault. How could
Do you know what I have to say to you?
that I'm a coward?
why do you keep hitting
I call it calculated.
And that was efficient.
Yeah. Calculated cowardice, you know. Potato,
Greeny
potato.
is too. D-Tops has said Greeny is too proud to get Flanders in chat. And Greeny has said he won't. So, fighting words for from Greeny.
Coins are a social construct.
They really are. Like, what are coins? Why do we use coins?
What's the big
How are coins?
idea? Nuts. I go, girl. Nuts.
Ah, Greeny is getting you Flanders. What do you have to say to that, Axe?
I'm not sure.
Because to me, he's not only a coward, he's also a liar.
Yeah, he's not a man of his words. You know, he said he won't, and he did. I think we need to like capture his footage and, you know, call him out on it after.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the talking points of the run right here.
Smooth like zero.
I mean, I 100% think he needed Flanders. He was low.
Here's your
Oh yeah, for sure. But we don't
But-
take liars lightly on Speed Simpsons.
Yeah.
not too fast. I have to go to the bathroom real bad. Time to drive this car
But
inside.
Greeny's coins are completely fine now. He misses the Quickie Mart roof jump though, which very big strat to miss.
Maybe these will jog your memory.
And something to note is Finn's probably actually caught up. Like considering like what Finn's loads are and like the time differences and all. I think this has been a better margin for Finn than Greeny's.
Grandpa, what does this have to do with the crop circle?
Not a thing. Where was I? Right. Now, the first time I rode in a water car. Okay. It was so long ago.
Well, it was what, a 2-minute difference coming out of Lisa?
Well, as I recall,
Yeah, I think it's probably like a minute and a half, probably somewhere around there.
Well, Greeny started finished the last mission at 48:30,
That sounds awfully
and
I think it was at the Quickie Mart.
Probably a
it's gonna
minute
be
40.
yeah. That's pretty much just Flanders.
Its memory.
Essentially, yeah.
In charge.
Like not the greatest wolves from Finn. Like 403 isn't the best, but it's not that much time lost. We also got to pay attention to Finn's coins being like, even without Flanders, much superior to Greeny's.
What, do you?
Oh, and he gets the tech skip.
Safe and sound.
Don't forget, Finn failed 4-1 at the start, so
Stay out of my way.
That is true. That's like 20 seconds, isn't it? He lost. So considering like everything that's gone wrong for Finn, like still making time up on Greeny, and it's far from over. Apu can really go wrong.
I need a long
it can.
iced tea.
It can also go really right, but you never know.
Slow and
me and Bulmers both in our race managed to get 16-minute uploads. So like, you never know.
That is true, yeah.
Some might call us both bad, but it did happen.
Yeah. It did, yes, I was there, I watched it.
This will look great on our mantelpiece. Yes!
Yeah, this is definitely a pretty good color chocks from Greeny. I think it might be a low 2.4x, which is actually pretty good. I think you'll take it.
I swear I used to be a better runner. I'll bet Apu knows who's selling the cola. Apu,
Yeah, 2.43. That's pretty good.
I'll do my best. My band, Canyonero.
But we're on to Apu now. If Greeny gets a really good Apu, I could see him being on some sort of PB pace. Considering the out of bounds he does. But he's going to have to play very well though. Like this has to be a magnificent endgame.
It was an accident.
And this isn't a good start.
That's gonna cost me. I am so embarrassed. Not very good at this.
See how Finn's second color truck is.
Are you blind?
It is pretty good.
I should pay more attention. Oh my goodness. I hope this isn't stealing.
So Axe, where do you see it falling apart for Greeny if it does fall apart?
I don't think it will.
You don't think it will?
I don't
That's a
think it
solid
will.
guess.
I think like he'll make a couple of like small errors, losing like 10 seconds here, 10 seconds there, but I don't think he's gonna do anything which falls apart.
Well, 10 seconds you say? How about 30 to 40?
It's more like 20, I think.
It's a lot of time. It's oh no.
Oh no.
Gives me the heebie-jeebies.
So this isn't a good start to Apu.
That guy's smart. Oh, that score's set.
Hopefully he won't be tilted at this. Tilt can often factor in with runners' performance, especially in the later game.
Yeah, but I think with something like this, Greeny will just laugh at it.
Driver.
Probably. And Finn keeps that distance from Lisa out of that marge.
He has gained 5 seconds.
Yeah, but 5 seconds in this grand scheme of things isn't gonna be enough. He's gonna need Greeny to like really stuff up somewhere.
Oh, Shiva smiles on such behavior.
But you never know. It's like there's stuff like Baby Van as well, which Finn can gain time. Like 5-1, he's even gaining time on. Yeah, it's like 25 seconds. I'm gonna say he's lost there.
Denied runner I wasn't.
Maybe.
25.
I'd say around the 20 to 25 mark. If only, see, Cricket knows. If only there was a way for Greeny to lose more than 2 minutes. If only.
Are you talking about a specific crash or?
Know exactly what I'm talking about, Ticker. A 7-7 waste blow-up.
Glory to the name
Right
of
by the
Sapina
school.
Petalon. I must admit, the smell of fresh air is much more pleasing.
That is
than
a way to
the odor of
lose
the
time.
hot dog machine. Got to hurry up or my arranged bride will
That is
chastise
something I
me.
have done.
Of course you have.
Multiple times.
Clean up in aisle 1.
Alright. Finn's color truck actually takes the shortcut this time, so 20 seconds. Straight to Finn. Easily. Greeny's baby van. We'll see how it acts. No, it's okay. You can try and get a strat. That's unfortunate. Dumb baby van though is usually pretty easy to get drops from, so it's not the worst to back up.
Move it, Cracker.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be like a 1-10 split. 1-1x. Which it gives Finn a little bit of room to catch up a little more. I don't think like it's not the 1-2x, 1-3x you probably want.
Legitimate Businessman Social Club. Looks like Apuna Sapima Petalon is taking on the mob.
So we're on to 5-4 right now, and I have to. I don't usually pay attention to this stuff, but you know, commentary and all that. This donut icon in the top left-hand corner.
Skewed. It's not nice. It's like, it just, there's so much like color at the top. It's horrible. Like, why couldn't we have just made it go round like the edges if that's what the look they were going for? They kind of make it crushed at the top.
Yeah, it's kind of an odd decision when you think about it. Not really like centered. At least we get to stop looking at it now. But now, when people do their speed runs, I want them to look at that donut icon and think, why did Radical do this?
Thank you all for coming. I'll see you in hell. Mr. Homers.
But to be fair, pretty much 90% of the game is us going, why did Radical do this?
I'm afraid. Oh, I had better hurry.
This is true.
Time I left this store,
Like Wasp's
news
been
of
on a global
pornography
cycle.
in the bridal magazines.
Why did Radical do this? It's unfortunate from Finn. He missed the baby van there. That could have been his chance to claw back a bit more time. But, I thought the Quimby truck would have gotten him into a strat too.
Oh, no.
This might actually lose time if Finn doesn't get, like, lucky.
What in the
You asked for him to get lucky?
300 horses of convenience power.
Yeah, that's kinda what he's looking for.
This is not good for my insurance.
And then this last one should be fine, yeah.
What in the hell were you thinking, son?
Yeah, he's not losing time. He's got in the hospital early with that wasp. Yeah, it's pretty much the same.
My jubilation.
He looked at that vent and then decides, who needs that vent?
Here we are at the destination. I must admit, the smell of fresh air is much more pleasing than the odor of the hot dog machine.
This garbage truck has actually been behaved decently for Greeny.
I thought
314 now.
15. For some reason it adds a second when you complete an objective.
Bit weird, but guess any time you get in this mission as a casual player is needed.
There's also other occasions where you get like 1 extra second when you complete the objective.
What are you thinking?
Sellouts, for example.
Isn't that like they added more than a second though? Like they add like a minute 15, minute 30.
No, when you destroy the last car, you get one more, like 1 second gets added, I think.
I
Or am I
think
thinking
you're
wrong?
That.
Yeah, I might be
I
wrong.
think it
yeah.
adds I think it adds a minute.
A minute and a second, yeah, that's right. Oh, it's something else, I think, which adds a second. I can't remember what it is.
This is just between me and you. Random object. Oh, how unproductive. Oh, no.
Sweet as a
Trying to
cheese
think of section splits with times.
7-1, that's it, yep.
There, yeah.
Hopefully my store will not be robbed more than 4 times while I am driving around today.
Probably 6-1 as well.
Probably.
Perhaps I should refrain from doing that in the future. Oh, dear.
Did you know in 5.4 there's a jump zone you can get?
Crickets.
Is that the one with the sit and rotate ramp thing?
Yes.
Yeah. You can also get that unarmored truck and like do more damage to the armored truck while it's in the strap, but it's kind of like, is it really worth it to do? You can get like wasps and coins and stuff during the mission, and you can like just drive straight to like the end of the highway anyway. So,
But you're speaking in the presence of somebody who is a very, very big supporter of Jump Zone. She's in the chat.
Oh, I should sleep more.
Also, Finn really likes to do these tiny little time saves with the walking on air.
yeah, they're very useful. Small time
Move your
savings.
clumsy vehicle.
Some of them aren't that great, but like the one off the monorail is quite good.
Some of them I feel like he does just because he can.
That's completely fine as well. It's his speedrun at the end of the day, and that looks a little dodgy from Greeny. Like it did a lot of damage, but I'm not sure if it rebounded right into the strat. So it might get out.
Got the police wasp, let's go.
It's a really bad day.
This is just between me and you. Random
Isn't
Greeny's
even
very
gonna check
confident
it.
in that. I think it's stuck. It's stuck. Yeah,
This
he
is
definitely
bad.
needed to check that. Yeah. Gives Finn more of a chance to catch up, especially not checking that. I would have checked that instantly with how that rebounded in. Nice e-brake boost to miss the armor chopper.
You will be reincarnated.
Things we love to see.
My friend.
Greeny and Pain. Things we love to see.
And they're both on the same split now. If Finn gets armored truck, this could make things quite interesting.
could, yes. So
We have
Finn
things
going
like
for the
cutscenes.
Sadly Warp
Sir, the full...
on 60.
Oh, you better hurry. Last time I left this store, hoodlums put
I
the
think if it
number
takes
in
out
the
loads, it
right
doesn't really
direction.
matter about doing the saddle route. Oh, but like it's not about loads. It's about like getting lost and stuff, and it's like you may as well just go the other way, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, on 60, it's rarely ever worth doing the Sadly Warp. If at all.
I guess. But if you do the new wasp thing, like there's a chance you can go the other way.
Potentially, but still, like,
Nice try, foolish driver.
on 60,
Awesome to the max.
Also, if you don't get the wasps, like, it's... Oh, no, he's not gonna get it.
No. This is a little bit unfortunate for Finn.
Love it when I do this.
Goes for one of the wasps. I think he'd go for one of these and then leave the other.
Sweet
Coins should be fine enough. Okay, just go get
Yeah.
it back up. Get a wrench, get it back up. Fast curator for Greeny, drives out.
Hurry up or my arranged driver
Unlucky.
chastise me.
Sometimes that happens. But get decent backup.
Clean up in
And
what?
Greeny now has a very good lead
I'm going to mess you up.
again.
Yeah, mindless
If it gets
destruction.
cutscenes skipped.
Oh, you can. 7, 8, 9.
300 horses of convenient power.
Yeah, 107
What
Apu,
in
I
the heck
think,
were you
yeah.
thinking?
So
Do you love
you can
brick skip?
128 with it. Yeah, 128 pace for Greeny. Probably could 127 actually. It's a low 107.
I think this is solid 130 00 pace.
What possible service could this be to the community?
Shut
How
up,
observational.
back to the hideout. I mean, charity.
Thank you.
I've really got to learn to enjoy my parole more often.
And
This town is going to
Greeny's got to hit and run quite early. He might take a bust if he
Makes no sense.
doesn't lose him here.
Come to Papa, random
Coins
so
can take the bust though.
oh, like no.
Yes, coins have gone from
Yeah,
really bad to whatever.
This is not good for my insurance.
And Finn not escaping Wiggum, although will now,
No.
but it's slow.
If you do not... That's
That was his
Yeah.
real opportunity to come back, and
Oh, Mr. Buck,
he's gonna come back a little if he gets
the smell of fresh
Odd
air is
curator.
more pleasing than the odor of the hot dog machine.
Yeah, like it would have been like 30 seconds in it if Finn got armored shock, but it's just unfortunate. It didn't. It's probably giving Greeny a good chance to win now.
I hate those words. My least favorite words. Doesn't get God Curator either. If he gets a backup here, he'll... Yeah. Saved a bit of time in Apu. Because it was 2 minutes, now it's going to be like a minute and a half. Although, it looks like he's aiming to get a box. No? Okay, he's just going the slightly longer way. And he's going to mash. He gets it. Easy. So it's
Greeny,
like a minute 25 now, and it was 2 minutes, so...
yeah, it's just unfortunate Finn missed armored shock because it looked like he was having a really like solid Apu compared to Greeny's, and then stuff happens, and yeah, it's just unfortunate. Greeny would need to type PB late game for this to 127. Yeah, but I think Greeny has the skill to do it.
So cool. Oops.
Just whether you can do it in a race setting or not.
Yeah.
All right.
True.
A 127 would actually be a Speed Simpsons PB for Greeny, which I think. But and a second sub 130, which is definitely an improvement from his group stages.
He's starting to actually like start to show how good he can be.
For sure, and I think if he does win this match, he could pull off the redemption against Grinch. That'd be a very good match to watch.
Give it up for America's bad boy.
Close in PBs now as well. Both got low 125s.
Barney. Bart Simpson at your service.
I'd say Critch's tawny performances sometimes have been a little underwhelming as well.
I think for what you're looking for is very underwhelming. Like,
Yeah.
he admitted himself he should have lost to Keith Ram, which, no offense to Keith Ram, but there is no, like, world in which Critch should be losing to Keith Ram. Being like a 125 versus a 132, like that 7-minute gap, and the skill difference that, like, those 7 minutes in particular show means that should always be a win for Critch, but the fact that Keith Ram could have won with a little better playing on his end, you know.
Yeah, it just goes to show, like, Critch cannot be, like, can pull off another stinker, and you can't afford it against Greeny if he's plays to 127, 128 level.
Whoa, thank you, Keith Ram, for the subs. All money goes to charity.
Oh, now come on. That was totally awesome. Whoa, wicked. And the
Congratulations, everybody who got the gifted sub from Keith Ram.
Fine by me.
One moment.
You almost hit a person.
So, I'm really on Duff Truck right now. Also, thank you, Caithan, for the Speed Simpson subs. Do appreciate it. Yeah, running into Duff Truck now. Some people call this the easiest strat in the game.
Woo, nice one. Charlie horse, Charlie horse. Oh, this is
I'd
too
say it's one of the
cool.
easiest strats once you learn the rhythm. Like, Rennie has got him sideways into the strat.
Whee!
Which, it works. Kinda slow.
Ah, way off it. You're all mine.
Now we're on to FMJ now for Greeny. Doesn't E-brake boost. Misses, you know, and we have, I think this is Bill strat right here. Not the fastest, because you have to still get cross your loop. It's a Pog strat. You get, you... Well, I can't speak. You get the favour of the people of Speed Simpsons chat. If you get that. But yeah, Rainy on to set to kill. Finn on to Duff Truck now. Duff for me, Duff for you.
No problemo. You got it.
Greeny getting that box a bit unnecessary there, but I think he's setting himself up for a Homer 2 IL.
We do love it when people set up for a Homer 2 IL.
You think you missed Greeny getting Bill Strap.
I kind of saw it, but yeah. Pretty hype. I do love a good Bill strat.
Eat my dust
Yeah,
eaters.
unfortunate though, because it wasn't really the greatest Bill Strap. Really take full advantage of like ramming the sedan very hard, doing a lot of damage.
I blame his computer navigation. How about a hard one next time? That was totally awesome.
But this is a very good duff truck from
If I
Okay.
show this laser gun to Krusty, he'll have
like a 118 there. You take it.
Sure, yeah.
Like it could be slightly faster, but like
Wouldn't be too much trouble.
You can't-
I really need
can't get much better. Like what, 5-6 seconds? Well, it's not that much. And Greeny's going for boat jump again, I think.
It's time for some road rage.
Gets it the
Bart
second time.
Simpson style.
Really wants that Homer 2 IL.
Whoa!
I mean, at this point, if he's seen like where Finn is, like he should more be focusing on like what he can do, because Finn isn't that far behind. Like if he misses Bart 2 cutscene skip, like
Fry his butt.
Finn's right there.
Asphalt eaters.
Finn's only like a minute behind.
Yeah, it's a 2-minute split, and his timer's a minute behind. So
And the reason you are on 60 is for that very fast Homer 2. Like Greeny does do fast strats, which are faster
Yeah.
than what the 60 is capable of, but he needs to get them. So this race is far from over. And Greeny driving into walls is not going to help the situation.
I don't remember these being here before. Ugh, my ovaries! Gimme, gimme, gimme.
So you have a Bart 2 cutscene skip coming up. Will Greeny deliver?
No biggie.
With the 1 pause, will he react? Gets the 3 pause. 1:18:37 out of Bart 2. Greeny still has I wouldn't say a comfortable lead, but he has a lead. And I think this is where Greeny would really be tryharding for a good time.
That was so cool.
So yeah, Finn's coins after Krusty Lou. What you'd expect. You get the box and beach, and you just need neighbors and
Sweet.
No problemo.
Krusty Burger, which is
Ooh, the vibrations
Um,
kicking my feet.
the ideal coin route.
Eat my dust.
Jump to light speed.
Oh, I wanted a peanut. Coming through. What's up with that?
Ooh, boy, I oughta.
Greeny has said before that if he misses 7-2 Yi, that he's pretty screwed for 7-3, essentially.
Bingo!
He doesn't want to do 7-3 here if he's not confident. 'Cause that's prime chance for Finn to catch up.
Oh, this is too cool for school.
Son of
And
a
there's like less than a minute in it if Finn gets Bart to cutscene.
in your face.
And Finn gets the 1 pause. There is less than a minute in it.
Let's do this thing.
The pressure is on Greeny right now. 7-2 zombie car, 7-4 zombie car, 7-5 zombie car, 7-6 yeet. Whereas Finn really just has to worry about clipping through a bridge and getting a right rebound in 7-3.
I know. Board.
Greeny with the yeet now.
Come back here. Them's our sleeping
This is the big moment.
Guess I'll have to use a hog for a pillar now.
And he's got it.
Got my mission. Mo?
Nicely done. That is 1 strat down for Greeny, and that probably gives him a bit more of a buffer on Finn now as well.
I apologize, my phone won't stop ringing at the moment.
Unfortunate, but Greeny's got out of bounds in 7-2.
Let's go.
Hold the play a little bit. That's a nice ground pound in a car. That's not one shot.
I am the smart. SMRT.
Because he'll be doing what, 7-4-5 zombie car?
Yeah, he's got his confidence up in it, so I think you'll definitely be seeing that.
Just be.
He cannot afford to be missing these strats now, though. Like second, third try, 7-4 gives Finn a chance to catch
Piece
up.
of cake.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
7-4 is the one that Greeny has been like sort of struggling on, really.
Oh, out of control.
Oh, that car was one shot. Okay, I was wrong.
It didn't
It didn't
look
look-
one shot.
Yeah, apparently it was. Right, 7-4 yeet now. That's probably not gonna work. Yeah, it's reset him. He's gonna do another attempt now, but this isn't the time for him to be missing the strat.
No, it's not. He always said like 7-4 is free. 7-5 is a tricky one, according to Greeny.
Nah, he's said recently that 7-4 has been a bit tricky for him, but he gets it.
Mean speed
But
thingy.
it does give Finn room if he doesn't fail the mission here.
Excellent.
Yeah, the thing I've noticed with this race is like every time Greeny's like opened the door for Finn, Finn's just gone, "You're alright, I don't want that much. You're okay, you know?"
Do you do better? Oh,
I'm glad you.
I don't think Finn's too fussed about
time.
winning this race. I think if, like if he wins, he beats Greeny. If he doesn't, well, he's out of the Shard 20, which I don't think he's too fussed with. Either way, either result works.
For sure, yeah.
Oh, it's a little dodgy from Finn. He needs to fix that. Oh no, this isn't. Oh, he's gone around the cage. That works though. It's scuffed, but it works.
It's 60,
now-
what do you expect?
Greeny with zombie car. Blows up the waist the first time. Uh-oh.
No, it's
This
fine.
could
I
be
have
bad.
I have faith in Greeny. Like he's practiced it so much. He's shown everybody how to do it. He's up. He's over. Let's go, Greeny.
Composed.
Ah.
If I'm gonna kill those
Oh no.
driving. Okay.
He's bouncy. Uh-oh. He's gonna reset his car. Uh-oh. Or he's gonna fix it. He's gone the bike, okay. That's a bit of time lost there, though. That's made things a little bit shaky.
Yeah, he no longer has like the gap he had, although It seems that when I was away, he really lost a lot of ground. Because there was like a minute and a half in it, then a minute, then like what? Not even 50 seconds.
I think it's like 30 seconds roughly, innit?
Ooh, it has the speed of a sub-boss combined with the tenacity of a level boss.
So 7-6-7-7 for Greeny to win it.
Fuck, that wasn't part of the deal.
Look, everyone complains about the parks and stuff. And it's like, oh, is it gonna work? Is it not gonna work? It looked a little not good for me, but I can't hear audio, so.
Yeah, usually a lot of runners have like audio cues.
Never. Run. Again.
It didn't look like the greatest park, but it's probably going to work. It's like one of those.
And good looking.
Yeah, it was one of those where like, okay, it wasn't the best park, but it should work. And that's gonna work. That's so good. No?
No, it's reset him. Oh no.
Oh
That's a
no,
minute.
I couldn't hear the audio. So like that well, to me that lineup looked good. But obviously
It did, but it wasn't enough like boost, which on 180
Yeah.
like, is surprising. And this is a huge opportunity for Finn now. The
but
bridge.
if you could hear the audio, you would have heard the lack of boost. Oh no, Finn.
Needs good RNG here. Come on, Finn. That's it. That's okay. Whew. He's in. Greeny was 7-6. Oh, that should work. That should work. Is that too high?
Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, he could walk to a back. No, he's not. Is he gonna? Oh no, it
Okay.
is. Oh. Oh.
Chicks love it when I do this.
So, bridge clip.
If Finn gets first time bridge clip, I think he's in the lead.
What's Greeny entering the beam? 1:28.11. Woo! This is a close race. This is a close race.
Can't you see I'm driving here?
Oh
how?
my god, that worked. How did that work? No way.
What?
The plot armor. The plot armor.
What? What?
Finn. And oh, that reset was so close to loading the power pod as well. Finn.
What on earth?
Finn is probably like 10 seconds behind Greeny.
Oh, he's ahead. He's ahead.
I mean,
128.
ahead, sorry. Oh.
128.11, 128 flat. That's 11 seconds.
This
Greeny
is
left
huge.
the power plant car park at 129 flat, so there's something to keep in mind. He's leaving the cemetery at 129.30.
Alright. Greeny getting some insane boosts here.
Was there just a portal I saw on Finn's screen?
I didn't see it. I'm paying attention to greens at the moment.
Okay, so 129 flat, 129.48. It's 12 seconds. Finn is pulled ahead by 2 seconds. Oh, the next check mark was at 129.30 at the graveyard. The end of a graveyard. This could be like another few seconds between them. Finn seems to be running ahead slightly every like checkpoint we had. 129.30. What will it be? Even the graveyard, it is a 129.18. 12 seconds.
Diggity, that was quick like flint.
If Finn takes the safe now, he can win this. Just can't miss
doesn't
the
know.
beam.
He doesn't know.
Oh, did I do something wrong? Look
Come
at
on,
me,
Finn.
I'm
This is
getting
territory of a upset. This is like one of a.
Oh,
Ah,
the bullet boy.
oh.
Oh my god. Oh.
There you go, and yeah, idiot.
Come on, Finn. Oh.
If he gets him a beam, he
The
wins.
beam.
If he sinks it, he wins. He's
He's
won.
He's won. The
He's
upset.
won.
Okay, that's a lawsuit.
8 seconds in it.
Holy
And
shit.
Finn wins. What? What? After that bridge clip as well. The plot armor is real. Holy shit. What a race. What a race. GG to Finn.
Holy shit.
And Greeny is out of the 2021 All Story Missions tournament. And that was clutch.
Holy sh... Macaroni. The fastest man of Kent wins. Oh,
Wow.
DC?
Against all odds.
If Finn loses, it's like 50,000 points, though.
Yeah, so who's the real loser here? Oh, I can't breathe. Imagine how Finn's feeling. Like, wow.
Ah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Oh,
I've got some severe questions about what happened in that run. One, how did Armored Truck get stuck? Nobody knows.
I didn't look great to me. I thought you should have checked it straight away. I said comms.
Yeah, he did call it.
It was damaging. I just checked. It was damaging itself until I left the area. So
Yeah, but how it got in, like I saw a glimpse of it, and it didn't look good.
it looked fine for me. Second of all, 5-1 going the long way, really fun. 5-1 was atrocious. I forgot how to play and didn't warm up. Lisa, I ran over Millhouse for like 20 seconds. And that 7-6 yeet, I nipped the edge of the cemetery. I lost all my speed. So that's why it didn't work.
Yeah,
It happens.
you should see Finn's 7-6 bridge clip. It's absolutely.
I saw. I was driving back and I saw that, and after I saw that, it's like, oh well, fuck, I've lost. He freaking got hit by the coffin car and went out on the side. Like, okay, you can't lose to that. Like, you can't win against that. That's all I can say.
GG Finn.
Kind of insane. I'm really surprised I won that. I was like in ARPU and I was probably minutes ahead. And then even after
I was like
truck as well, like lost the minutes of Armored Truck.
I was
Was
like
that a
2
PB
minutes
with
ahead.
that armor truck? Like,
Yeah,
if you got the good armor truck, that would have PB.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would have been a really good ARPU without that Armored Truck. Unfortunately.
I was like 2 minutes ahead of you out of Lisa, I'm pretty sure. And then Marge, I think we were the same. After you caught up some time because I had a shit armored truck, and my cold truck went the long way in 5-1, which is a bruh.
Yeah, had a really bad paper
But and
as
that
well.
and that's the difference between the run. I lost 20 seconds there that I had absolutely no control over.
Oh well.
Few things that you can truly say that you have no control over, and that's one of them.
Shark can be like that sometimes.
Yeah, sure, got a sure.
I mean, to be fair, my last 2 races I've lost like 2 minutes to dumb technical stuff, so 20 seconds doesn't sound too bad. But yeah, GG.
Yeah, GG.
So,
Also, part 2 was my best ever.
Yeah,
Uh,
that
my
part 2
second
was
best ever.
mad. Like,
Yeah, 10:48. It's pretty decent.
Greeny's color truck is also pretty good. 243. I don't think you'd be
Yeah.
too disappointed in that.
That's the only good split in the run. Out of 50, that's the only good one.
Oh, yeah, Gold did never trust his name by 4 seconds.
that's pretty hype.
Decent one. I think I can BB some. I just get good at early.
Yeah, so on our next race in Speed Simpsons, we have a Lucky Horn versus a La Rakin in the.
And that one's very exciting for me.
Yeah, Axington gets to find out who his first match will be. The next match in the main tournament is Derek versus Dillar Smith, and the winner's round 4. And that is a highly anticipated match. It's a rematch of last year's final. So we have some good races over the next few days. So be sure to watch.
Sounds good.
Anything else anyone wants to say?
GG's. Good luck versing
Office
Fresh.
Office
Yeah,
space, Green.
I
When are you
didn't
gonna
want to win
hit it?
this race, so. Yeah, we'll have fun.
When the poll, when I don't hit the poll, or when Detox starts watching, I'm just looking at the 7.6 and I don't know how I lost all my speed.
Yeah, it looked good, but
Like, what actually happened?
that was
I'm gonna
quite
have to
weird.
rewatch
But yeah,
Like, so you have that absolute stellar 7.6, and I don't know how I lost all my speed in this one.
Yeah, GG guys. I'm gonna shoot. Thank you. Thank you for commentating. Appreciate it. And reshoot.
yeah, GG's.
GG's. Thank you, Axie, for commentating with me, and thank you, Detox, for the restream.